So today we're back with another lazy way video on how to generate up to $2,000 a week with over 20 different methods that I'm going to explain in this video. And the coolest part is if you're putting in effort from 1 to 2 hours a day, you can realistically expect to make $100, $200, $250, and around $283 a day, I think is the average of what $2,000 a week amounts to. So definitely grab a notebook, grab a pen and paper, and take notes on ideas in today's video because I am not holding back and I guarantee there's something that's gonna spark your interest. If you appreciate these types of videos, be sure to smash that like button. It really helps support the channel and these videos I bring to you weekly. And if you're interested in grabbing a few days worth of free resources, go ahead and grab my subscribers to sales blueprint up here, or the first link in the description, which talks about profitability on YouTube and how to create a wildly successful channel. Let's get started. Okay, so coming in as the first way to create some profit from home is to become a messenger bot developer. Now, what is a messenger bot developer exactly? So if you are familiar with Facebook, it's most likely 95%, if you're watching this video, you probably have a Facebook profile. Maybe you've been inside of a bot before, but it's basically when you inquire with a business or a Facebook fan page or something like that, and they have an automatic response, or they have a bot that has a conversation with you, right? And so this is what I'm referring to a messenger bot. So many small businesses and brands like myself, Team Marissa Romero, we're looking for messenger bot specialists to help us develop a messenger bot so that when people inquire with my Facebook fan page, they can get help automatically and they can get direction on whatever it is they want. It's like, oh, okay, are you interested in this? Click here. If you're interested in this, click here. If you want this ebook, download it here. So all of those different types of things are very possible with a messenger bot. And so basically, your job as a messenger bot developer is to know how to develop them, how to put together a good campaign for this person so that they can have automation in their business and convert more of their traffic to leads, and then eventually convert more of their traffic to sales. So my advice to you to start doing this is first, obviously, get to know the messenger bot system. Get to know ManyChat, which is the most popular platform to create messenger bots. And trust me, there are several free ManyChat tutorials on YouTube, and it doesn't take that long to acquire the basic knowledge of building out a simple ManyChat funnel, or they're not called funnel, they're called like flows. It's called a flow. So when you create, a different sequence that follows up with people when people enter into the bot. And as a matter of fact, one team member that was on my team who's no longer with us, he in the beginning or last summer figured out how to do ManyChat bots really quickly. I think he took like a full 2 days to figure out how it works, but he was such a big asset to the team after he knew that knowledge, because he was able to create different bots that helped tremendously with our workflow and help convert some of the traffic that we're getting to my Facebook fan page into leads that we can then market to later with just a simple button of sending out a broadcast to all these people who are subscribed to the ManyChat flow bots. So of course, this is client-based worth and the salaries will vary. However, the more clients you have, the more people you have to build bots for, you can easily make $1,000 per week and way more. Easily, I would say 5 figures, 10 grand a month is doable between 6 to 9 months of getting this ManyChat developer business started. And so that first business that we're talking about is a digital marketing agency. Now, this is very interesting because there's millions of these small businesses or startups that have begun, and what a digital marketing agency is essentially you, maybe a business partner, and other team members will help get clients or get small businesses who really need your help with social media management, with social media content creation. And this could even be helping small businesses run paid advertising campaigns. The list goes on and on and on. But these digital marketing agencies are generally a really great start and are only going to be in more and more demand over the next decade, as really 100% of businesses are needing to have an online presence. And those businesses that aren't online, it's kind of like, what's going on? This is weird. Where's your Instagram page? Where's your Facebook fan page? So this is why it's important to capitalize on this business model now. And with this, it's completely free to start. Maybe you give your first clients a 14-day free trial or something like that. And the ones that you onboard, you keep as a retainer minimum for 3 months. So a retainer means that there's a commitment between you and the client. Minimum, we're gonna try this out for 3 months and you'll pay me for 3 months. And at the end of 3 months, we'll see what happens, how you like the results, and how we can move forward together or not. And so with all of these, keep in mind, you may not see $5,000 a month your first month. You may not even see 3,000. You might just see 1,000 or somewhere below that, just above that. But please keep in mind, I've seen all of these business hit well beyond the 6-figure mark level and 7-figure agencies, businesses, etc. So the second one is in fact being an influencer, where you create an audience, you create a following. Having an audience meaning having people that follow you on a social media platform, having subscribers on a YouTube channel. Having an audience is the most powerful thing. And what people get hung up on is that, one, they think they need to start with an audience of 1 million followers, which is impossible. 2, they think they can't make money with having a small audience, which is super wrong. In this video right here, actually, I talk about brand deals and how as a micro influencer, you can still negotiate good payments and making brand deals and sponsorships, even if you are a micro influencer. And so speaking of influencer, the next business that I highly recommend to anyone, no matter what business model you're going after, and that is building and creating a YouTube channel and growing it. A lot of people, millions of people, love this idea and want to be on YouTube, and a lot of people do not. And so recently, in a video I made about my 2020 YouTube earnings, you'll see in that video that the year of 2020, I had my highest AdSense revenue month, meaning the amount of money that Google paid me for letting ads run on my channel. And it was $94,000, which is crazy to me. And that's just one income stream that I've created for my channel. Now there's so many ways. I've made so many videos on this topic of how you can go from 9 to 5 to full-time influencer and have YouTube bring you a full-time income. I've seen it done over and over and over in our program, Subscribers to Sales. We have students going through this program and doing it every single day. It's incredible. But the key takeaways that I want to say for being a YouTuber is it's free. All you really need to get started is your cell phone and an audio mic like the one. This was about $27 on Amazon. So that is $27, but everyone has a smartphone nowadays to record, and you just need natural window lighting. This window back here, most people do have window lighting in their house or apartment, and really it's not about being perfect. People see my videos, they're like, oh my God, I could never make videos like you. Thank you, that is a compliment, but trust me, it did not always start this way. My videos in the beginning were awful. They were so embarrassing, and they were pixelated. They had zero effects. I was rambling and didn't put any effort in doing my hair or my makeup or looking presentable on camera. It's really interesting, my beginning times on YouTube, but with leveraging this platform, I've been able to create multiple 6 figures without having to run ads, without any paid advertising campaigns. And I do believe I'll make it to that millionaire level. You just gotta keep doing the work. All right, so the second way to create income from home and up to $1,000 a week or more is to create an animation YouTube channel, otherwise known as a faceless YouTube channel. And what this is, it's very interesting because so many more creators or YouTubers are creating YouTube channels where they don't show their face. They're not getting in front of the camera like I am now. It's a lot more scalable as far as being able to create content for this YouTube channel because you don't have to be in front of the camera. So you can have a video editor easily create animation videos a lot more for the channel, which by having more content and posting more is gonna help the channel grow way faster from the start. And so you could expect an animation YouTube channel, if you're posting 5 times a week, to easily be monetized within 6 to 9 months. That is really a realistic number, because to get a YouTube channel monetized, you need minimum 1,000 subscribers and a minimum of 4,000 watch hours within a 12-month span. But as I mentioned, it's very easy to outsource the work that you need to run a faceless YouTube channel. It could eventually completely hands off. So from the design of the thumbnail, from the production of the video, from uploading the video, from optimizing the video, from the title, description, and keyword tags or secondary tags. All of this stuff you'll probably do in the beginning, but
Eventually, you can definitely outsource all of it, and then you can create another channel and another channel. And so the sky's the limit with, the animation and faceless YouTube channels. All right, so the third way you can realistically make money from home and generate a side income is with focus groups. Now this one is very intriguing to me. It always has been. And the reason why I love focus groups is because it is a way for you to quickly earn some cash as opposed to building an online business or trying to earn money another type of way. And the way it works is you would go to a website like focusgroups.org, for example. And the cool part about it is you can participate in a study. They have different studies about clinical trials, mystery shopping, new app installs, all kinds of different topics. And some of these studies are purely online, and they do offer in-person studies, but with COVID and all that right now, those are probably a little bit less available. But I know those can pay really well. I have a friend who on a Saturday, she went to a focus group study and she participated in a study. There was a big group of people and she actually made $1,000 for 8 hours of work to participate in the studies. So that's a very, very good deal if you ask me. And so what you would do is simply go to the focusgroups.org website and you could sign up and see if you qualify for the study. It only takes like 2 minutes to sign up, and then you get notified if you qualify or not. And if you do, you get paid to do the study. I think they pay between $50 to $200 on average. So if you're doing a couple of these per week, I mean, you're in really good shape. So I would definitely consider focus groups if you're looking to make that dollar quickly. Also, if you're considering starting a branded YouTube channel, I highly encourage you to grab our Nail Your Niche workshop. It's just a 3 short video series. You can find out more information in the description. But what that does is it helps you get clarity on your niche and how to position your niche with YouTube. And not only that, it helps you pick a profitable niche, one that you can be proud of and one that'll help your channel grow very fast. All right, the 5th way to make a lot of money from home is to do affiliate marketing. So I alluded to it in the last point, but affiliate marketing is one of my favorite ways to make money. It doesn't even have to be online, just to make money, period. It was the first proper dollar that I made online, realistically. So when I started, I had no product, I had no service, but I did do affiliate marketing and I marketed other people's products, and for that, every time that I created a sale for them through my affiliate link, I got a commission anywhere from 20% to 70%. So it ranges and it varies, and good affiliate marketing programs or referral programs will give you at least, between 30 to 40%. That's a healthy commission range if you're looking to promote a product online or whatever it is. But I do highly suggest that you just start promoting things that you use in your household right now. Tools that you use. It could be digital tools, it could be physical tools, it could be a blender, it could be really anything. If you're using a camera, any type of electronics, anything that you love and use every day, you should be promoting right now to start creating those commissions. Even if it's just $50 a month, that is a start, and it's going to allow you to multiply those commissions and make $1,000 a month, and then $1,000 a week. And then like I did 2 years ago, I was able to make multiple 6 figures just with affiliate marketing. And so if you do want me to do a dedicated video just about affiliate marketing, let me know in the comments, because I can do that. I can get into more of the complexities on how to do it, how to promote your products, how to create a funnel for your affiliate marketing products. It really could be a game changer for you and your business in generating more income online. Okay, so the 6th way to create some major cash from home without having a 9-to-5 or a job is to be a bookkeeper. Now, a bookkeeper is somebody who keeps track of the books of a business. So for example, in my business, I have expenses going out and I have profits coming in. So I have a lot of expenses such as my team, my contractors, my online business tools, my monthly subscriptions, my rent, my internet bill, my phone bill, business meals, business uniforms, travel, the list goes on and on and on. So I have a lot of financial expenses to keep track of, but I do not do them. I hired a bookkeeper because they are a lifesaver for helping with my business and to help see my numbers clearly. So as a bookkeeper, what you would want to do is get some knowledge and get some experience with how bookkeeping works and how expenses are categorized. So for example, how do you categorize, the rent versus an investment that somebody makes into training or a coach or a mentor. There are different categories that you put it in. And so one tool that you'd probably want to get very familiar with is QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a tool that my bookkeeper uses to keep track of all of my profits and my expenses. So it's a tool that directly connects to your bank, and it helps you categorize, it helps set rules, it helps you reconcile different bank accounts. So basically making sure that this bank account statement matches up with the expenses that are in QuickBooks. So like PayPal, your bank account, and other types of ways that you're profiting online, those all have to be accounted for, right? And so as a bookkeeper, you can get several different clients, and you can possibly charge $200 a month per client, anywhere up to $500 a month per client, depending on your reviews and your experience. And you may be thinking, okay, well, that's far less than $1,000 a week. Not exactly, because you can really handle a lot of clients being a bookkeeper. Because as you progress and get really good and get faster, the workload is very minimal, to be honest. It's probably 3 hours of work per client every single month. So you do the math and how many clients you can handle with being a bookkeeper, and think about how much money you can realistically make with your bookkeeping business. And so to get your first clients, I would start, an official page, a bookkeeping page, start a brand, start a profile on Instagram. If you're feeling like really ambitious, start a YouTube channel. You'll get clients really quick for your bookkeeping services. So definitely consider bookkeeping. It's a profession, it's a skill that's not going anywhere. It's always going to be in demand, and it'll always be a profitable niche. Coming in at number 7 for a profitable way to create an income is with working for a startup. You can work for a startup company and get an online job, most likely working from home. There's thousands of startups created every single month. And if you do go to a website called F6S.com, that is a startup website. So essentially think about it as a way to go and see all the startup companies that need you to start working for them now. That's a great resource where I would start. And startups are looking for positions all the time, and they do generally pay well. So I would definitely consider checking out that website if you're interested in startup companies. And so the next method that we're talking about with creating passive income is with Kindle Direct Publishing. It is absolutely free to get started. And what this is you will actually be writing and publishing a book, and then it will be promoted on Amazon, where there are billions of people on Amazon every single day. The traffic on Amazon is only increasing. And so this could be any book that you write, an ebook, this could be a children's book, it could be a novel, it could be any type of book that you want to publish on Amazon. So of course, once you publish it on Amazon, Amazon takes its cut, but you will receive a royalty for every sale of the book. You can charge anything from $1.99 all the way up to $29.99. The price is up to you. And from Amazon authors that I know personally, they say the key with Amazon success or Kindle publishing success is to choose a niche, kind of like anything. Go deep and make sure that it serves a specific audience. And for example, if you were to make a children's book or some other type of book that has a lot of illustrations, if you go on Fiverr, there's so many different options of children book illustrations and cool illustrations that you don't need to do yourself, which is really, really awesome. And it allows your book to be creative and, look professional at the same time. So definitely consider Kindle publishing if you haven't heard of it, and writing a book and being an author interests you. So this next one is a side hustle. It's not really a business that you can scale per se, but it is a way to make some fast cash, and that is flipping. So what you would do here is go on any marketplace and see what people are giving away for free. Because a lot of times when people are moving or trying to get rid of stuff, they give away these bedroom sets and dressers and really nice shoes and electronics and whatever it is for free. And what you would do is go pick up those free things and then you resell them yourself. You resell them on Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, whatever reseller apps there are in your specific country. And this is a way to make a quick few $100s. I remember when I did this when I was moving to Thailand, I got rid of all my stuff. I sold everything. I downsized from a 3-bedroom house, with a roommate, of course. We had a garage, we had everything, a backyard. I made, I think I made $1,500 at least from selling my stuff. And so that was a good chunk of change that I really needed during that time to
transition from living in the US to overseas in Thailand. So definitely think of, things you could resell in your house right now. Don't underestimate it, and see what free things are out there that you can go get and resell out to the public.
All right, so coming in at number 8 is software testing. And no, don't confuse software testing with scammy online, surveys, right? Where you make $2 an hour or something like that, and it's definitely not worth your time. These are legit websites where you could potentially make anywhere from $500 to $3,000 a month, depending on the amount of tests that you conduct from home. These are legit websites where people truly need help testing out their new applications, their new chatbots, their new website features, all types of stuff, because they want to make sure that they don't have any defects or they don't have anything glitchy before they make it public to everybody on the World Wide Web. And so if you go to a website, for example, called utest.com, it's a website where they truly want qualified people to take the test. So every time you do apply to take a software testing, survey or whatever it's called, you do have to submit a little bit of background information about you to see if you are a good fit for the company to test out what it is they're doing. And so one thing I like about utest.com is if you go to the project board, you will find projects that need help right away. And so these projects are sometimes a little bit more weird, or maybe they require you to know a second language, like you need to be able to speak German or something like that. But these are projects where if you think you're able to do the job, they will pay you even more because they need somebody right away. So it's an urgent project that they need fulfilled ASAP. So that's one cool thing that I like about the website. And so other websites that I recommend if you're interested in software testing are testbirds.com, usertesting.com, userfeel.com. The idea is the exact same for all of these other websites, so those are some resources for you if you're interested in software testing for companies. All right, so coming in at number 9, you're gonna love this one, especially if you like to jot down things, and that is to become a copywriter. Now, I can't emphasize enough how important this job is. Just the other day, well, really, almost every day, somebody asked me about copywriting and them needing copywriting for their website, their sales funnels, their whatever they need copywriting for. So essentially copywriting is, let me actually get this example. This is a good place to start if you're interested in copywriting and developing these skills. This book right here, Copywriting Success, just goes over the fundamentals of what it is. Fact number 1, great copywriting equals incredible lifestyle, plenty of money, and freedom. So if you can figure out how to write copy or language on a website or sales funnels for somebody else and help people increase their conversions and make them sales with the digital products that they have, you will make a lot of money. It breaks down in this book like what is copywriting, structure, strategy, how to get started. And I highly recommend starting with this book if you're interested in this skill. It's something where you don't need to be an extraordinary writer. I am not by any means an extraordinary writer, but I know how to write copy. It's simple, powerful language that'll help the business owner make more conversions and more sales online with their services and products. And I do know a lot of copywriter freelancers that make a lot of money doing this. I mean, they're able to generate $20,000 a month in their business, from having copywriting clients and able to provide this service for people who struggle with it, don't have time to learn it, and they need you to do copywriting for them. All right, so coming in at number 10 is a Pinterest virtual manager or a Pinterest manager. The two titles are kind of interchangeable and they mean the same thing. But essentially what you would be doing is managing Pinterest accounts for different small businesses and brands. For example, like my brand, if I needed a Pinterest VA, I would definitely hire a person who can manage, create the content for me, create the pin boards, and help me drive Pinterest traffic to my other platforms, to my website, to my YouTube channels, so that I can capitalize on the Pinterest traffic and be able to create more leads and revenue in my business. So what do you need to do in order to become a Pinterest manager? Well, the first step really is to get to know Pinterest, get to know it in and out, how it works, how pins work, get to know the SEO, get to know good practices, everything you need to know about Pinterest. So creating your own Pinterest account and learning how to grow it, learning, you know, maybe you have a family member or somebody else where you can offer to manage their account for free to see if it grows, to see if it works. And if they pay you eventually, that's even better, right? And so learning how to create pins, learning how to drive traffic from Pinterest boards to a blog website, learning affiliate marketing with Pinterest, all of those things, you know, maybe if you take a month and dedicate yourself to doing it, that is a really great way to get the ball started with a Pinterest VA position. And so the next step that you'll want to do to really level up your Pinterest VA business is to create a profile for yourself, create a brand for yourself, create a simple landing page which talks about who you are, why Pinterest is important, how Pinterest can help a business owner tremendously, what they're missing out on by not having Pinterest, all of those things. So a landing page where it has a lot of information that's relevant, and also a way for them to contact you, a way also for them to opt in with you so that you can have their contact information and follow up with them to provide a service. And so, for example, there's a tool called Tailwind, which is kind of like a project management tool for Pinterest. You're able to manage the content, schedule the pins and all that stuff. So that's a platform that I would suggest you get pretty good at in order to do Pinterest management very well and be organized and show your clients that, hey, I know what I'm doing. So, you know, definitely you can trust me in my Pinterest management services. And that way you can get more and more clients and easily generate $1,000 per week from home. So coming in at number 11 for a surefire way to create some income from home is to sell some merch, okay? Another way to describe this is print on demand. So starting a print on demand business, it is free, there's no credit card required, so really there's no excuse if this interests you. So what this looks like is you would create your own designs, your own logos. Maybe you have a company or a brand right now that has cool logos and designs, and the idea is you put it on merchandise, aka merch, and you sell it. You sell it online. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. You can start a YouTube channel and grow it, and once you hit 10,000 subscribers, you can start advertising your merch for free and connect your merch below the videos that you have on your channel. So when you hit that 10,000 subscriber mark, you can connect your YouTube channel to a Teespring store, okay? And so you can put and organize your Teespring store, and anything that you want to sell in your YouTube videos, or right below your YouTube videos, I should say, will appear whenever you want them to. So if you want to sell and advertise a cup or a shirt or a shower curtain or whatever they have on Teespring, you can easily do that by organizing it and putting it beneath your YouTube videos. This is something, an income stream that I want to start within the next year and get my merch store up. And I think it'll be extremely fun to have people, you know, represent your merch, your logo, whatever it is you stand for. The other way that you can sell merch and create a print-on-demand business is by leveraging a website called Redbubble, which is kind of the same idea. The cool thing about Redbubble is you can start for free. You don't need a credit card. You can just start a store and start designing, start uploading different pictures, graphics, quotes to products that are available in Redbubble. And the cool thing about Redbubble is there's already millions of people on there looking for things. You know, they're Googling their favorite dog, or not Googling, Redbubbling their favorite dog, different quotes, different sayings, themes from movies. So if you can capitalize on that traffic and position your products to receive that traffic, then you're going to be in really good shape. And the cool thing is, since it's free to start, the profits could be significant. So maybe you have a t-shirt that has a design on it. The t-shirt costs you, or the cost of good, $9.99, you know, plus the cost to manufacture it for the company. Maybe it costs you $14 to make this shirt. However, you profit $10 because you sell it for, you know, $20 or $24.99, whatever you want that profit margin to be. So that money is yours to keep, okay? And that's what's really cool about these platforms, you know, Teespring and Redbubble, is that it gives you the ability to sell really cheap products and to create a comfortable profit margin that feels good for you. Coming in at number 12 is a YouTube ads specialist. So YouTube ads, unlike Facebook ads and other forms of advertising, are kind of on sale for entrepreneurs. I am currently looking for a YouTube ad specialist to run a YouTube ad to my webinar funnel that I have. And if you could be somebody that figures out the Google Ads platform, because I just kind of like Facebook ads runs, you know, all the Facebook ads and the Instagram ads, it's the same thing for Google Ads. It runs both advertisements on Google and also on the YouTube platform. It's, you know, consists of discovery ads, the pre-roll ads, the mid-roll ads, and the after-roll ads, and even the little pop-ups you see during the video. But the point is, if you can figure out how to run ads, you have a super high income skill, because not only are business owners looking to advertise more on the YouTube platform, trust me, this position doesn't have very much competition. I know, because I've done the research and looked you know, for good YouTube ad agencies, good YouTube ad specialists, and they're not there the way that they are for Facebook ads. I mean, you see a Facebook ad specialist everywhere now on the internet, right? Everyone has a Facebook ads agency, Instagram ads, but no one has that for YouTube. They're kind of like a foreign thing. So if you could maybe reach out to a small business owner and say, hey, I'll run your ads for free, figure out the platform, start getting results, and eventually they can start to pay you once they're getting a good cost per lead and they're getting very low conversion rates and high ROI on the back end, at least 3x the profit of what they're putting into the ad. That's generally the goal. And so YouTube ads aren't going anywhere. That's something I would definitely investigate if you're looking to create easily $1,000 a week, way more than that, once you're able to take on 5 to 10 and even more clients per month. Coming in at number 13 for a way to make an income from home is to become a funnel ads specialist, or somebody who knows how to build a funnel for you. This is something that is highly profitable all the time. Sales funnels are not going anywhere. If anything, people are creating more and more funnels every single day. Small business owners like myself don't have the time to do it. We often outsource this part to somebody else because it takes time to pick a template, to go through the heading, to write the copy on the funnel, to change the colors, to add photos, to create a button that says like click here or download here or something like that. And so, for example, I use KARTRA, which is an all-in-one business tool that does just that. It's a sales funnel builder. It does email marketing. You can host your memberships on there. It's really your one-stop shop for an online business tool. That's why I love it so much. But if you, for example, were to get a KARTRA membership and figure out KARTRA and learn how to manage it in and out and become an expert with that tool, you, my friend, are in very high demand. And you can start by just creating simple 2-step funnels for people, creating a landing page and creating a thank you page and connecting that simple 2-step funnel to a list, right? And if you can do that for somebody, then the sky is the limit. You can create a long form sales funnel, you can create a webinar funnel, you can create all types of things and get better and better and better. So I know this works because a follower of mine on Instagram DM'd me not too long ago and was like, hey, I just made my first $500 sale from a client that paid me to build out a funnel for them. I was like, what? Great. And that's how her sales funnel business and agency was born. So my advice to you is to figure out a platform like KARTRA. If you were to get KARTRA, you can sign up for $1 for 2 weeks. I have a bonus if you sign up through the affiliate link in the description below. We have an entire sales funnel course called Funnels on Fire, which teaches you how to learn sales funnels, right? With this bonus course we offer, you can be easily up and running and get this knowledge within a week. So not only that, you can also recuperate the cost of the monthly membership from getting your first and second clients maybe on your Instagram profile, or just reaching out to people you know need a funnel built. All right, so coming in at number 14 is being a guest blog writer. SEO content. Creating any type of SEO content is extremely profitable. There's millions of people out there that have blogs and websites where they need somebody to create great content on their websites for them because they don't have the time to write. I specifically know of one entrepreneurial friend who has an entire SEO agency, and that's what he does is he has a bunch of writers writing for different companies and SEOing, or doing the SEO for the articles on their website. And now that agency is extremely successful. I think they even have a client that's paying $25,000 a month. But the point is, you have to start somewhere, and you have to be, you know, a pretty decent writer. You don't have to be the best writer, but a good website where you can start and get the feel of how to do it is textbroker.com. On Textbroker, you can become a writer to create content for articles for people who need it. And the thing is with Textbroker is you have an audience. You have a place where you can get a client firsthand. And once you become a better writer and get more reviews and get more recommended on the website, then you get paid more and more per word that you write, and you can charge more. And eventually, as you build up a clientele base, you could even get off of textbroker.com and just do it on your own and create that freelancing business and create that agency and eventually scale up as far as you want. And you could even teach other writers how to do it, so you can hire them onto your team and really, really crush it and create a 5-figure income every single month. And the sky's the limit. You could eventually scale after that. So coming in at number 15 is to get paid to do what you already know how to do. That's kind of a long thing to say, a title, but basically the idea is you would become a consultant with the skills that you already have at your current job. So it's basically using the current skills you have at your job to get paid after hours. Why not? If you have a certain skill that you're really good at and that you know, knowledge that you know that somebody else doesn't, you can get paid for it. You can set up a business entity to take on client work and to do this type of work for people outside of your job. So for example, maybe you are a video editor working for a company. Maybe you can have YouTubers pay you to edit videos for their channels, something like that. So basically with consulting and getting paid with the skills that you have, there's never a lack for it. There's always a demand for something that you already know how to do. As an example of one of my favorite examples of this, back when I was a civil engineer in my 9-to-5 government job, there was a man in our office who was amazing at Microsoft Access. He programmed this robust program that was basically a project management program that kept track of all of the construction projects and kept track of like the finances, everything from the construction and what was going on the ground and all kinds of stuff. And it was incredible. All of us, when we saw this new tool, were like, wow, you did this? How? And so I'm not sure why he never decided to take that skill set outside and form a consulting firm for it, because he would have got paid, and he still could get paid way more than what they're paying him now. I promise. There's contractors out there that would pay so much money for that skill set that he has. So basically the skills that you have and that you've developed already are yours to use forever. So we might as well start to monetize it and figure out how you can create it and make it your own and eventually become your own boss, and you won't need the 9-to-5 anymore. Get an online business tool. So what we're going to do right now is jump behind my computer, and I'm going to pull back the curtain of the most important of our passive income machine, our sales machine that makes us money 24/7 here at Team Marissa Romero. And I'll explain why you need an online business tool, and just alone by itself will create you lots of passive income in the future. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at this business tool and email marketing and how I built up the #1 source of traffic that is all mine. It's the most powerful source of traffic that we have. So let's go. Okay, so welcome to behind my computer. And the tool that I wanted to tell you guys about is this tool right here. It's called KARTRA. So this is the KARTRA logo. And if basically you've heard of ClickFunnels, if you've heard of different email marketing platforms like Aweber, GetResponse, if you've heard of Kajabi, KARTRA is exactly like all of those, except it's all in one. It has all of those features wrapped into this one tool. So you can check out the link to KARTRA down below. And it has all of these features. You know, you can host video, you can do funnels, sales funnels, you can collect leads. And so a lot of this may not mean a lot to you right now. So let's take a look in the back end of my KARTRA account. And so right here, you can see the most powerful source of traffic that we have built, almost 19,000 leads in the system. So what this means is for email marketing, we've collected 19,000 leads, well, almost, right? And so day by day, you can see like all the leads that are collected through, mostly the YouTube channel and other traffic sources that we have online. You can see today it's at the recording of this video, it's in the morning. It's like 10:30 in the morning.
and there's been 16 leads, and this was yesterday. And so like the other day, there was 66 leads collected. And so you might be thinking, okay, well, how do you collect those leads? And I'll show you, but basically I use KARTRA, use one of the funnel pages to build out a simple 2-step funnel, which is a landing page and a thank you page. Because in business, when you're building up a brand or something, you want to have something to give away for free, whether that's an ebook, a free training, a cheat sheet, whatever it is, so that your audience can opt in for free and you can start to build leads like this. And so as I mentioned, KARTRA has sales funnel capabilities, and they have a whole lot of different templates, really awesome templates where you can easily just select it, click Launch Builder, and you can edit these pages. It's really awesome, okay? And they have different types of funnels for the type of thing you want to do, whatever your goal is. Maybe you have a free webinar, maybe you have a membership you want people to enter into, maybe you have a product review or something like that, you're launching a course soon. Whatever it is, KARTRA has it for you right here, and it's really nice because there's no complicated programming or coding or anything like that. It's really easy to do, but this isn't what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you was the email marketing piece, because that's very, very important to traffic and online business. Okay, so this right here, this part of the tool is email marketing, right? This is where you can send out a broadcast. So these are all different broadcasts that I've sent out to my list, which is a one-time thing. A broadcast is one email you send out to your list, and that's it, right? So most of the time, every single week, once per week, I email my list my YouTube videos, and it's kind of like a newsletter because I give other tips and tricks and stuff like that. So, doing a broadcast is pretty easy. You would just go here to broadcast, enter in the name. So maybe it's like, here's, 4 tips for you this week or something like that. Okay, and the category doesn't really matter right now. But you would create the broadcast, and then you can choose who on your email list to send it to, because when you do email marketing, you're going to have different lists, and then you can choose like which people on your list receive the email you're about to send. So I just want to send an email. So then you would select send by email, and then you can click save, and then save and next, and then recipients, you can choose, let's just say everybody in my database, regardless of their status. Add. You can see how now it'll be sent to 17,000 people. And then you can click next. You can send a single email. And it's just really cool because down here, you can add the subject line of what you want to put and the preview text. And also you can add things like, the first name. So when people opt in, they put their first name in an email. So first name, hey, how are you? And it just really depends on what you're doing. So if you're emailing out maybe your new article on your blog, you can tell people, hey, this blog article today is about X, Y, and Z. And then the other cool thing about KARTRA is it has different settings. So if you wanted to do an advanced letter, there's different design templates that are super cool that allow you to make your newsletter even more appealing to the eye. So you can just drop a template in here and boom, it's already laid out really nicely for you. So you can just edit these little pictures. You can edit the text. You can edit anything you want. You can put your logo. Down here, you can put your social medias, whatever you want to link to in this email, you can do it. So it's really powerful because as soon as I click, save and next, as soon as I'm done with the email, I can send it out instantly to all, 18,000 subscribers, and they'll receive it right away. So this is why collecting emails is very important, because it's your list, it's your traffic, it's instant traffic where you can email people and within one click, they'll receive it right away. So for more stuff on KARTRA and this tool and how you can use KARTRA to build your own passive income machine, you can go ahead and check out the information on KARTRA. We have bonuses if you sign up using the affiliate link. It's really, really cool. So definitely check that out in the link below. I appreciate you making it this far to the end of the video. Let's continue the fun and learning and growing together. Why don't we hop on over to this video and watch the other lazy way method in generating up to $1,000 a day. That video starts right here, right now. Click right here. Who doesn't love the lazy way? In today's video, we're going to be talking about generating up to $1,000, very likely more than $1,000 a day online, how you can do it nowadays in 2021,